Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be talking all about where I am currently with my 2023 beauty budget. I started this last year and found relative success with it, so I wanted to bring it into 2023 as well. So this is a beauty bank style low buy, if you will, where I've given myself a beauty bank and everything that I purchase is deducted, everything that I finish off is added back in. So in any instance when I hit pan on a product, I get 1/4 of a point back. If I use up a mini, then I get 1/2 point back, and if I use up a full-size product, then I get a full credit back into the beauty bank. I have also set aside some sort of categories. I want to only purchase 10 lip products this year, and that encompasses all kinds of lip products, whether it be lip balm, lipstick, lip liner, lip gloss, the whole shebang, right? So I'm currently at 4 out of those 10 lip products that I have purchased. However, if I finish off a lip product, I can add it back in, and so on and so forth. The other category that I have is in relationship to eyeshadow palettes. Those are by far my most purchased makeup item and the thing that I honestly get the most joy out of. So I allotted myself, gosh, I've had a lot of coffee today and all of my words are just like coming out together. I've allotted myself 12 eyeshadow palettes that I can purchase free of my beauty bank. Once I've hit those 12 eyeshadow palettes, at that point, anything additional from an eyeshadow category is going to count towards my beauty budget. So where did we land at the end of February? At the end of February, we were still in the negative. We were in the negative by 17.75. I had used 3 out of my 12 eyeshadow palettes, and again, 4 out of 10 on my lip product low buy. So let's talk about whether or not I've used anything up or hit pan, or are we adding anything back into the bank? We're adding in a little bit. This was not a great use up month for me, which is kind of sad. I only used up 3 minis. Yeah. So the first one we're going to talk about is from Tatcha. This is the Liquid Silk Canvas. This is a primer from Tatcha, and I used it up. I used this up in a project. It was fine. I mentioned during that Empties portion of that project that if I were to repurchase one of the Tatcha primers, it would definitely be the balm version of the Silk Canvas. The liquid was fine. It just wasn't my preference. I also used up a mini mascara. This is from Ilia. There we go. And I liked the formula of this, but the wand was just way too big for me. It's got a natural bristle hourglass shape, but it was too big. I am notoriously messy when it comes to my mascara application. This was no exception. I managed to get this everywhere, every time I used it. I could clean it up, obviously, and I really liked the way my lashes looked. It was just a personal struggle to get it on, so I don't foresee myself purchasing the full size of this, but I'm really glad that I got to try it, and if they ever release this formula in what for me is a more manageable wand style, I would definitely pick it up. But if you like this type of wand, I think you would probably really like this mascara because it worked well. I didn't experience a ton of flaking. I typically did not wear it on my lower lash line though, because I had a bit of a struggle to apply it. So I can't say for sure whether or not it would be good for your lower lash line. But for me on the upper lashes, I didn't have to worry about transfer or flaking, so I did enjoy it. And then the last thing took forever. I've been working on this since last year. This is just a mini of the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in the shade Nude. Only nude for folks like me, let's be honest. And this is the second one that I have used up, and I like it just fine. I'm not sure that I would necessarily go out and purchase the full size, but if they want to send me any more of these little minis with as gift with purchase as this one came to me, I will happily use them up. So what does that mean for my beauty bank? So again, we started at a negative 17.75. We're adding in 1.5 credits for a total deficit of negative 16.25 credits in the bank. Here's where I get frustrated because we are deducting credits as well, but I didn't purchase almost any of these in the month of March. Everything except for one item was technically purchased in February and just didn't arrive until March. So yeah, we're gonna be pulling from the bank, but I tried really hard not to make purchases in March because my thought process was that I wanted to try to build that bank back up because I don't particularly love going around with a negative balance in it. But that's where we're at. So let's talk about the one and only thing that I did purchase in March. And guys, I was so curious. This is from MAC. This is their Lash Dry Shampoo Mascara Refresher. I was so curious. So I have it. I've used it a few times. It's fine. I don't know if it's a product that I necessarily need or love at the moment, but we're going to keep on using it. I think I'm going to go and do like a first quarter recap of what I've purchased as kind of like a speed reviews thing, but that is the only March purchase that I have. Everything else that we're going to talk about, I purchased in February and it did not arrive until March. So there are technically 3 makeup products, one of which is downstairs in my handbag, and it actually sounds like we have a peaceful moment going on in my house, and I'm not looking to disturb that. I don't think my husband would be very appreciative, but I will make sure to pop a picture up, and I did use it in my most recent Get Ready With Me, which I'll link in the description box below for you, but it is a lipstick from LYS. It is their, the little slim one. I think it's called Speak Love matte lipstick. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I got mine in the shade Desired. I really do like it quite a bit. It is a beautiful color. I think if you put on the proper lip care products, then it feels really comfortable. So I purchased that. I also purchased a mascara. This is from Amicole. This is honestly really quite nice as well. I do like it, and the wand, I'll be honest, is a lot more my speed. Like, that is much. Let me actually show you a comparison of the two because it is just so funny to me. Okay, let's hold them both next to each other. Like, this is the difference. I am a savage apparently when it comes to applying my mascara because this one was too big for me. But the one from Amicole I actually really quite like. I use it on both my top and bottom lashes. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake. I haven't had any issue with panda eyes popping out or anything like that. So definitely one that I am enjoying using and I don't regret purchasing. So the third, or I guess technically, yeah, the third makeup item that I purchased in the end of February is from Rare Beauty. I finally was able to get my hands on one of their powder highlighters. These have been sold out on Sephora for ages. So when I saw it come back in stock, I definitely picked it up, and that's when I also picked up the other 2 products, the lipstick and the mascara. So mine is in the shade Exhilarate. I am wearing it today. I again did wear it in the Get Ready With Me. It's beautiful. I have no regrets at all. All right, so there were also some eyeshadow palette purchases, which you guys knew that there would be because I've mentioned that I was going to pick up the Oden's Eye collab that they did with Makeup Just for Fun, with Batty Bean, and with Lauren Mae Beauty. So, of course, and I love Oden's Eye, you guys know that. So I am wearing Flora Story on my eyes today, and I'm very happy with this purchase. So that is 3 palettes against the palette budget. And there is one more. I picked up from Shroud the Moonfall palette. I've never used anything from Shroud before, but when I saw this color story, I knew that this was going to be my first purchase from them, and I've been so impressed. I've been so impressed with it. So, yeah, we have a total of, what is this, 8 items that came into my life after my last update. So where does that leave my budget? So we have 4 credits hitting the bank, which means that I am now at a negative 20.25 credits. As far as my eyeshadow palettes go, I have now used 7 of the 12 freebie eyeshadow palettes in the first 3 months of the year. And then for lip products, I am now at 5 out of 10. So that's kind of where we're at. I was so proud of myself for not doing shopping over the month of March, so I do still feel a little bit let down by this update a little bit. But I don't like feeling that way, because at the end of the day, this is something that I love. I am so happy with, I think, everything that has come into my life, and I don't want to feel bad and I don't want to feel guilty about my makeup purchases, because again, the whole purpose of this project for me was to make sure that I was being more conscientious about what I was buying, to be more thoughtful about my purchases, to not just be buying things willy-nilly because it struck my fancy, right? I wanted to make sure that I was using what I was bringing in and not just, you know, buy, because I feel like so many of us, especially those of us that this is a hobby for, it's so easy to get sucked into all of the new beautiful stuff, and I was finding myself in that position. So I do feel like I am doing significantly better in that regard. So I don't want to feel bad about the fact that I have brought makeup into my life, or that I'm sitting at a negative deficit in my beauty bank as a whole. I'm very much hoping that I can get some things used up, because that is really kind of my other main goal. I'm a project planner, come on. So hopefully we can get some empties to balance us out a little bit. I didn't actually buy any makeup from the 21 Days of Beauty that just recently, oh, today is the last day for. So I think I only made 1 purchase, and that was for 2 skincare items on either the first or the second day. But we do have the Sephora spring sale coming up, and there are some things that I have kind of on my wish list. So I know I'll be purchasing things at that time. And again, I'm not going to let myself feel bad about bringing things into my collection, even though it means that I will continue to carry a negative number over in that beauty bank. I just, again, need to continue to be very thoughtful about what I'm bringing in. So I know that was a lot of rambling. I hope all of that makes sense, and I would love to get your opinion on it as well. I love talking with you in the comments, because I love knowing where you are on your journeys and what you have going on. It is so inspirational to me, and I just love you guys so, so much. If you've enjoyed this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing before you leave. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.